on this Sunday. This is an emergency video. I believe it's an emergency video because got Russia military personnel reportedly landing in Venezuela. We're gonna take it to some videos too. Don't worry. We've been going around social media, and right now it's only reported in one mainstream website, which is Reuters, and then a lot of others are just basically from different areas and sources, which we're gonna put you into. Let's get you into this live today on JWTV, an emergency video, because movement is happening, and so everything the media has been hyping up. Here's the scenario that they've been wanting to see, but let's get into exactly what's here live today. JWTV live, emergency video. How you doing? It's Sunday. I'm not the one who's trying to mess up your Sunday and like, oh, dang man, just let me chill on Sunday. But I just want to show you this movement that's happening, and all the reports that's been coming out. Reportedly, this is happening. Russia sends troops to Venezuela in message to Trump administration. This is what's been coming out in multiple different articles. Like I said, it's only been one mainstream site that's actually put this out, and that's going to be Reuters. They're probably the only mainstream one. We'll get to that article that they put out later. But Russia sends troops to Venezuela in message to Trump administration. These are the reports coming out. And we had already seen, of course, Russia had already said that they didn't side with military power in Venezuela. That came out multiple different times. Here's one of the most recent ones. And another one was back in January when Russia says Russia rejects the U.S. reaction to military cooperation with Venezuela. And so that's when we heard about the military bombers coming in. That was probably in 2018, the end of 2018. But now we're here at this point. Photos of the two RUAF airplanes that landed in Caracas today, an IL-62 and an AN-124. And so they said over 100 personnel is sent there. And of course, Russia had already put paramilitary down there that had came out probably a couple of months back. They had paramilitary already out there. And so basically we got the regional power game happening right now. Well, we already know that the resources is rich in Venezuela. We've talked about this. And they've elected some guy who's not even constitutionally supposed to be known as a president, who is Juan Guaido. So now we have basically Russian interest there. China just was like, hey, we'll help you get your lights back on. And so far, they haven't really said anything about military movement, but I'm still not keeping it far off for them to try to go in as well. But we're going to put you into the video here right now about the planes that came in, or the plane or whatever. So this is reportedly the plane that came in, and we'll talk about a little bit more what's supposed to be happening. So yeah, there's the video of that. They said over 120, which is not that much, of course, but reportedly, you're not going to get the real number, of course, the actual amount of troops that's going to be put on there. That's just how it works. We know how this thing goes. But recently, we had talked about it was raids on Juan Guaido, the fake president of Venezuela that the United States elected, basically, the fake president. Some people call him Trump's puppet and stuff like that. But he was elected. Basically, they had raided his chief of staff, and now it says Venezuela opposition fears crackdown after Maduro threatens arrest. And I mean, what should you do while he's in his photo throwing up the classic 666? on this picture. But what should you do if somebody is falsely elected in your country? Come in, of course, politically aligned up with the globalists right here in America and stuff like that. But anyway, it's going to be a regime change reportedly from everything they want here, whether it's from Russia's side or the United States or Russia and China. Like we said, Russia and China is already on the Belt and Road Initiative, linking up their internets, linking up a lot of communication systems. And so when you see China doing something to its internet, that's why Russia is starting to follow along. So yeah, we wanted to give you this report this Sunday here live today, so you can get this one out. This is what's been happening here in the most recent goings, and I just wanted to get it out to you on this Sunday. I think it's emergency development, so that's exactly why I said it was emergency at the beginning of the video. It doesn't mean I'm going to start screaming, "Oh my God, Russia is landing troops!" and "Oh my God, tell your family and friends," and start. No, I'm not going to do all that. I just said emergency because I want you to know it's literally an emergency moment in development. And like I said, Reuters was the only mainstream website that had put out at least one article on it. The rest of them are not pretty much mainstream. You have to get the information from Twitter and other people from there. So I'll show the one article that's mainstream about it right now. Let's go ahead and show that. Because usually they go hush mouth and stuff on most of the major developments that people should hear about. Russian Air Force planes land in Venezuela carrying troops. A main airport on Saturday carrying a Russian defense official, so it was Saturday, and nearly 100 troops, according to media reports, armed strengthening ties between Caracas and Moscow. So yeah, that's it. That's the reports. I wanted to give it to you live here on Sunday. We've been talking about the censorship. We've been talking about 5G, and we've been doing stuff on the ground because we know that these networks still link up during the lights down situations and cyber attacks, just like we've seen happen in Venezuela. So that's like they said it that 5G still will be able to communicate, and they're going to use that, of course, and still be able to use it, and of course, crowd control weapons. But yeah, we've been talking about that. We've been coming vocal about it. We've been moving out and getting in the streets, talking to people about it. So yeah, keep moving forward on that note. And so we just wanted to give you this live report today. We'll get back to more tomorrow, which will be Monday. Thanks for tuning in. You can definitely share this video out. Important report and important developments that we're going to keep monitoring for everybody else. Thanks for tuning in today.